All right, so I wanted to show you guys these new updates. Um, the first one is going to be really simple. I'm going to try to keep this video rather under 5 minutes because it really shouldn't take that long. The first one I'm talking on, microphone. So you now have a microphone ability. You can record in using um, Koala or whatever you want to put in this here. You can use effects on your voice. Um, it's kind of nice. It's good to have a microphone. I think every app that's similar to this should have at least a mic and input slot, and that's what this is. Nothing major to report there, but it is a cool feature to have. All right, the next one is probably the biggest of all, and that is being able to drag and drop MIDI. So now if you click and hold, you can copy MIDI from one, hold here, and then paste the MIDI. I'm not going to do it on this one right now because I just did it and I wanted to show you what the use case would be. So let's say you dropped it in there and you erase all the top notes and just keep the bass notes on the piano, or the root notes we would call them. Now you can make yourself a bass line pretty easy, right? You just copy this over to here, erase all the top notes, all these extra notes up here, keep the bottom ones, adjust accordingly, and you have a bass. Now this isn't the greatest example, but I'm just going to show it to you. All right, that's enough because that is a terrible playing that I did. Also, you can pull from the file manager and drag and drop, and you'll see that's the same chords that I already had there. So there they are. That means I pulled it from Scalar, did a MIDI capture when I played, and then I just drag and drop it right into the nodes piano roll. Okay, so that is pretty much what the new features are. He did, and I'll show you this one real quick. He did add in the segments for the rhythm. So click segments. For those that use segments, they know it's a chopping tool. And if you look over here, now it shows its MIDI map to segments. So he's constantly adding in new stuff. But this is nice because you don't have to go in and change it. Segments, boom, there it is. So you have that, which you can, if you drop a sample in the segments, you can chop it up across these um, pads and then be able to use this as a basically a sequencer, right? To sequence your chops. Okay, so that's been added. That's kind of nice. Constantly he's working in the background, and that's one thing I have to say you got to respect him for, is that he is really putting in the time to build this app to make it really useful. It's a basically a clip-based host MIDI sequencer, and it's probably right now I can't think of one that's better. I mean that, and I'm not even going to compare them because this one acts and functions a bit different than most of the other stuff that's on iOS. Um, but it's really good. It's a great tool to use. I don't use it all the time, but I think it is something that is valid if you love this workflow. All right. Other than that, you can read the other things if you go to EG Nodes on there, but I think these are the most ones that everybody can benefit from, and things. The rest of it is a lot of background fixer up things that he's been working on. And I think that's it. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please hit the like. I usually don't say that, but if you want to hit the like, hit the like. If not, just happy if you come and view the videos. And until the next one, we're out. All right.